Nani, a child like any other, except that his childhood was not as playful. When other children his age went to school, young Nani was herding animals and doing odd jobs to shoulder the responsibilities of the family. He considered his mother his teacher. Her advice that people who wake up early and get going with their job will go far in life had a deep impact on him. Every morning, he would accompany his mother, who dutifully cleaned and offered flowers to a statue at a nearby college campus in their town, Bhimavaram. While the desire to study was there, attending a school was beyond Nani's financial means. For the principal of the college, morning walks on the college campus was a daily routine. And one day, upon seeing the principal, Nani, with folded hands, bowed and greeted him in a clear and confident voice. The principal was touched, and from then on, the principal's morning walk and the young Nani waiting for him became a regular activity. Every day, as the principal spoke on various issues, young Nani absorbed his words with great intent. Nani's family stayed in a thatched house abutting the college campus, and the reason? Nani's father had lost his land and other assets. Realizing that his relatives had cheated him, that's when the young mother returned to her native town, Bhimavaram, with her little children. But his father stayed in another village in the hope of recovering the lost land. One day, Nani came home to find something heart-wrenching. With no food to feed the children and without her husband by her side, Nani's mother was dejected and helpless. At that moment, Nani said, "I will go and get my father," and consoled his grieving mother. With no land to till, what would Nani's father do upon return? This thought bothered Nani. The next day, Nani requested the principal to provide any job for his father. Understanding the tough times Nani's family was going through, the principal agreed to provide a job. Nani's joy knew no bounds. He ran to break the good news to his mother, and then he set off on the journey to get his father. At the ticket counter, his dreams crashed when he was told that he was short by 8 annas for the fare. Luckily, a good Samaritan overheard the conversation and then lent him the money. Nani had the ticket. Nani pitied himself for not even having enough money to buy a ticket. Soon, he saw a leprosy-stricken beggar and realized how much better off he himself was. Then the principal's words of wisdom struck his mind. First appreciate and love what you have. Then wish for what you want. And finally, work hard to get it. Recollecting these words of wisdom further strengthened his decision to get his father. Nani got off the train at Rajamundry, the town nearest to the village where his father stayed. He had no clue how far the village was. The fact that he had no slippers and that he was turning weak from hunger didn't bother him. Neither did the long distance nor the fear of walking through the night. Nani's thoughts were never focused on the difficulties of the journey, but on reaching his destination. With sheer willpower, he walked 40 kilometers barefoot and reached his father's home. Nani walked in quietly and touched his father. A surge of emotions pulsed through their hands, and his father's lips quivered with the feelings of sorrow and happiness. Nani was completely exhausted. His legs were aching and his feet were cut and bleeding. More than the arduous journey, Nani found it difficult to convince his father to return. He agreed to eat only if his father was willing to return. "Father, do not think about your failure. The principal of the college near our house says, there is always a second chance for everything in life." Nani's father found inspiration in his son's words and agreed to return. Upon seeing her son return home with his father, Nani's mother was proud and happy. As promised, the principal of the college provided Nani's father with the job of a watchman. Accompanying his father at the college campus, Nani's desire to study intensified, but with limited means, it remained a distant dream. One day, the boy mustered all his courage to ask in a soft voice, "Sir, is it possible for you to give me a small job in your college?" The principal offered him the job of a notice boy. Nani grew, and so did his desire to study. Noticing Nani's commitment and interest, the principal encouraged him to apply for the matriculation exam. In his preparation for the metric exams, Nani met a tutor named Sri Hari Purushottam, liked the fact that Nani worked during the day and still found time to devote to his studies at night. Nani cleared the metric exam. Later, he was promoted to the post of clerk. One should never quit learning. The principal's wise words were imprinted in Nani's mind. He devoted all his sincerity and dedication to work and won everyone's appreciation. Soon he got married to Lakshmi. Around the same time, the principal retired, and without his guru, he felt incomplete and no longer liked working at the college. That's when he planned to move to Hyderabad and was in touch with Hari Purushottam Rao. He stayed at Hari Purushottam Rao's house and continued to search for a job. Soon he had 2 job offers, one as a typist in a government office and another as a school teacher. What to do? Take up the high-paying government job or the teaching job? This was his dilemma. But Guru Sri Hari Purushottam analyzed it in a different way. Teaching is a noble and respectable profession. There, you will have the chance to mold yourself and make an impact. Going by Guru Purushottam's advice, Nani chose a career in teaching. As someone who had no opportunity to attend school himself, Nani was now a teacher helping students learn. He earned the name M.N.Raju Master. His decision to be a teacher proved to be the turning point in his life. Upon the advice of Tilak, the school's headmaster, he learned English in just 40 days. But it didn't stop there. He prepared hard and secured BA, B.Ed and MA degrees. Rendering service for 18 years, he turned into the most loved, admired and respected teacher at the school. But after the retirement of the headmaster, Tilak, the environment at the school changed. Frequent strikes by teachers were a regular affair. In the tussle between the management and teachers, the future of the students were at stake. M.R.Raju opposed this, and for his point of view, even invited the wrath of his fellow teachers. Why not start a school myself, he thought. He consulted Tilak on the matter and had his encouragement and best wishes. Without much delay, he rented a small building, got the name board ready, and by the dawn of the 15th of August 1974, a new school emerged. Tilak congratulated M.R.Raju for setting upon a new journey. With the help of his wife Lakshmi, who shared his passion for teaching and responsibilities, M.Raju put the school on the path of progress. While there were some initial setbacks, M.Raju believed in his principles and continued to set up more schools in Hyderabad and create new benchmarks in education. Over a short period of time amidst intense competition, M.Raju secured approvals to set up a medical college. Over the years, there were more schools, junior colleges, degree colleges and engineering colleges. With 41 institutions, 42,000 students and 1,800 teaching faculty, M.N.R. Educational Trust is today a testimony to M.Raju's success.
Yad bhavam tad bhavati.
Now I would like to invite our Honorable Chairman Mr. M.N.Raju Garu to come on to the dais and speak a few words about our students.
Beloved students, you yourself is a big force. Your force you make use to design your destination. Designing your destination must be done now itself. If not, your past life will become a waste paper. Your present life will become a newspaper. And your future life will become a question paper. The whole life will become a tissue paper itself.
While he has had several achievements to his credit, he never let complacency set in. He continued to pursue goals. In fact, for him, retired means retried. Envisioning new plans and surging ahead with enthusiasm, septuagenarian Mantena M.Raju is a reflection of the curious and enterprising Nani.